Yo, so this week the internet said Rihanna and ASAP Rocky broke up. Cheating, done, over. And people were sharing it like it was gospel truth. But bro, wait for it. Because when I actually went and dug into where this story came from, what I found was wilder than the rumor itself. And no cap, this isn't even the first time this has happened. This man has had cheating scandal attached to his name like 4 separate times since 2022. So stick with me, because by the end of this, you're gonna understand exactly why nobody trusts this couple's headlines anymore, and it's not who you think.
Thank God y'all didn't know me when I was single, because I would have fucked the shit out you when you was pregnant.
If I was Rihanna, he would have been kicked to the curb. Yup, kicked to the curb. This is why some men don't need to be dating another bad bitch, because they can't handle it. They don't know how to handle a bad bitch. So they get insecure, right? They get insecure and they start talking shit. They start doing stuff like this, and then it almost ends up in cheating. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this ends up in a couple of years, him cheating on her because of his insecurities. Because who in their right mind is thinking about fucking other bitches when they're in a whole relationship? And it's crazy. You said that and you still didn't put a ring on her finger. Does that make sense? No, it does not. And what's crazy is you can tell he's not used to being like one of 2 pretty bitches. He's used to being the prettiest bitch. So now that he's like one of 2, it's not sitting well with him. I don't know.
Okay, so here's the deal. Rihanna and ASAP Rocky have been together since 2021, though they go way back, like a decade of friendship before it turned romantic. They've got 3 kids now, RZA, born 2022, Riot, 2023, and their daughter Rocky, born last September. On paper, this is one of the most locked-in couples in the industry. But here's the thing, this relationship has had a cheating rumor attached to it almost every single year they've been public, and that pattern is exactly where this gets interesting. So let's rewind. October 2022, 5 months after Rihanna gives birth to their first son, Kanye West posts, then deletes, a bunch of Instagram stories accusing Rocky of cheating with fashion designer Yoon Ahn. She came out and denied it hard, calling it one of the lowest things somebody could do, using accusations like that to hurt a woman. Deleted, denied, 0 receipts. Before that, in April 2022, while Rihanna's pregnant with their first child, a totally different rumor drops, this time about shoe designer Amina Muaddi. Same pattern. She publicly shot it down as fake gossip too. Then a month after that, a woman named Jilly O'Donnell comes forward saying Rocky slid into her DMs. But get this, her own quote on it was that nothing actually happened, and the conversation was lighthearted. Didn't matter. The headlines ran with cheating scandal anyway. So bro, that's 3 separate cheating stories in 1 calendar year, and every single one of them fell apart the second you looked past the headline.
So this OnlyFans model was on stream last night and was asked, who is the most famous person you've ever gotten with? She made them mute the audio and then said, clear as day, ASAP Rocky. I don't believe it, because like, who's cheating on Rihanna? Not me. And she said it happened recently. She was like, oh yeah, like it was pretty recent, but allegedly she got with ASAP Rocky. The whole chat started saying ASAP Rocky because she mouthed it clear as day, and then she's like, oh no, it's not him, we're homies, da, 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 da. So I don't know. But then people of course were stalking her Instagram and found him in her likes. They found this picture. I think it's pretty old. It's like from 2018, but he is in the likes. But does that mean anything? I don't think so. Who knows? Because especially now, because everybody's speculating that Rihanna's pregnant with her 3rd baby, this is not the time to be like messing with the fam. But do you think it's true?
Now flash forward to right now, 2026. Same energy, new headline. This time it didn't even come from a real outlet. It came from an account called Hoops Crave, which literally has a parody disclaimer sitting right on its own profile. 1 tweet, 5 seconds to type, claiming they'd broken up over cheating, and it exploded. Millions of views in hours. People were making "she deserves better" edits. "He never learns" comments. The whole internet had them buried before lunch. Here's where it gets crazy though. When people started asking Grok, the AI built into X, whether any of it was true, it came back and said flat out, 0 evidence of infidelity. None. And get this, the post dropped on April 1st. April Fools. That's not a coincidence, bro. That's literally the account's whole business model. But here's the part nobody's talking about, and honestly it's the part that actually matters. This rumor didn't hit during some random quiet week. It hit just weeks after somebody literally shot at their house. 20 rounds fired at their Beverly Hills home while Rihanna, Rocky, their 3 kids, and Rihanna's own mother were all inside. Bullets went through a trailer where the couple had been resting, through a nursery wall. Nobody was hit, thank God. But that is the environment this couple was living in when a fake breakup story became the thing people wanted to talk about instead. And stay with me, because right after the shooting, they didn't hide. They beefed up security and were photographed together in New York within the week. They showed up together at Rocky's album release party in January. They were walking hand in hand on Valentine's Day. Every real, verifiable data point says these two are more locked in right now than they've ever been. And the loudest headline about them this year was a joke tweet that somebody happened to time perfectly. Now here's the part almost nobody covering this story actually checked, bro. In her most recent interviews, Rihanna doesn't hedge about Rocky at all. No vague celebrity non-answer. She flat out calls him the best father she could have picked and says this is just how he shows love. That's not a woman quietly plotting an exit. That's the opposite energy completely. And here's the receipt that seals it. Go check Hoops Crave's page right now. Still up. Still posting the exact same breaking format about other celebrities, week after week, because it works every time. This wasn't a one-off mistake. It's a business model. Cheating plus breakup plus 2 famous faces equals guaranteed views, true or not. So put it together. The on-record interviews, the public appearances, the security upgrade, and a repeat offender parody account as the actual source, and this stops looking like a mystery, no cap. It starts looking real predictable.
You know, I never liked ASAP Rocky for Rihanna, and I rarely get into celebrity gossip and you know what they have going on in their lives, because to me they're just people like everybody else. But if Rihanna was my friend and the caliber of woman that she is, I would have never, ever wanted her to be with ASAP Rocky. You are Rihanna. Ponder replay, umbrella, Rihanna. Fenty, Rihanna. Drop dead gorgeous, smart, kind, intelligent. I don't know. There's so many other words that I can describe this woman as. And when I hear the comments and the looks and all of the things that he does, it really just makes my skin crawl. Because how do you have the Rihanna at home and you're making those type of comments to a crowd of women? I don't care if it is entertainment. It's disrespectful. She does not deserve that. And I hate that now she is tied to that man for the rest of her life. I wanted her to be like an Eve, you know? Get a billionaire from somewhere else, you know? Gosh, I just hate this for her. I love you, Riri.
So here's my actual take. This couple has survived pregnancy rumors, Kanye West posting and deleting accusations, a fake DM scandal, an actual shooting at their home, and now a parody account cosplaying as breaking news. And they're still showing up to events together, still being seen in public looking like a unit. At some point you have to ask, who's really destroying this relationship? Because it isn't Rocky. It's an ecosystem that turns a 5-second joke tweet into a headline before anybody bothers to check who posted it. If anything, the real story here isn't a cheating scandal. It's how fast millions of people were ready to believe one. No source required. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Do you think this rumor cycle ever actually damages them? Or are people just numb to it at this point? Drop your take below, smash that like button if you want more of these deep dives, and I'll see you in the next one. Anyway, this concludes today's video. Be sure to subscribe to LoafTube for future celebrity videos, and turn on that post notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. Until then, see you in the next one.